Everybody, it's Justin here. One of the movies that was released this weekend was Freebirds, with the voices of Amy Poehler, Owen Wilson, and Woody Harrelson. And I know a lot of YouTubers on here weren't going to go see this movie, but with my movie pass I went ahead and saw it anyways. Not expecting much from this animated Thanksgiving movie, but it was a lot better than I expected. Freebirds is about two turkeys who go on this time travel quest to the very first Thanksgiving to take turkeys off the menu for Thanksgiving. They try to alter the past so it affects the future, and there's a lot of things going on with the time travel and the turkeys trying to get themselves off the menu. Like I said, I wasn't really looking forward to this movie, but what I think made it work and why I thought it was a little bit better than I expected was that there was a lot of jokes that I laughed at and I chuckled, and you know, it was in a movie theater full of kids and families, and not everybody was laughing, but I'm over here kind of just chuckling. They have a lot of jokes that were kind of smart and more towards adults. There were a few moments where I kind of shook my head and asked if this was appropriate for a kids movie. Not spoiling it for anybody, but there's a scene at the end where there's a mother and or it seems like it's a mother and her child, and he's eating something and he says something and she goes, "Shut up, fatty." And I'm over here laughing. I'm looking at my friend and we're just laughing, but I kind of wondering, is this appropriate for a kids movie? This is a PG movie, but there were a few moments where I was questioning myself as this were appropriate for a children's movie. You know, there's a lot of movies that they kind of just they throw in adult jokes, but you know, it's not appropriate enough for the kids, and that's where I think Freebirds got me. I laughed a lot and chuckled a lot of Woody Harrelson's jokes. Woody Harrelson was probably the best part in the movie. You know, they discussed in the beginning of the movie that turkeys are dumb and they go for anything, and Owen Wilson's character, his turkey is smarter and knows that they're fattening him up for Thanksgiving, and he becomes the partying turkey for the president, and he escapes and they go on this time travel thing. But Woody Harrelson's character, he's on the mission that he knows what he's supposed to do, but he's also kind of dumb, and it works. And Woody Harrelson is his voice is very funny in this movie. I enjoyed him the most. Owen Wilson didn't really pay much attention to his character, and Amy Poehler was just there, and George Takei was there as well as the time travel space pod. I had a voice. His name was Steve. But Freebirds, a lot better than I expected. It's not a big name animation company, but it was a lot better than I expected. I wasn't expecting too much. So Freebirds, if you have kids, I wouldn't say like 5-6 years old. I would say a little bit older to go see it. You know, there isn't a lot of Thanksgiving movies, so maybe this will appeal to a family that like to see this movie. You know, turkeys talking, anything that has talking animals, families will flock to. But Freebirds with Owen Wilson, Woody Harrelson, Amy Poehler, a lot better than I expected. A lot better than some animated movies that came out this year, like Escape from Planet Earth was just terrible. But Freebirds, I enjoyed it. I got a few chuckles out of it, and you know, it's just there. It wasn't bad, but it wasn't completely good. Had its flaws. It was a decent movie. So this is my review for Freebirds, coming out November 1st, 2013. This is Just Watch Movies. Please remember to subscribe, comment, and I'll see you later. Bye.